Sup everyone, Darkscream217 here, and this is going to be a video response to my old pal Magus X1 about how a YouTube community is needed in order to help each other out. And this video would also be an explanation on why I've been slowing down making videos for a while, and what I really want to do, I just didn't have the drive to do it because, number of factors. The lack of a community that I'm participating in happens to be one of the major factors, but that's not the only thing. I'll post a link of Magus's video in the description below for you guys to see first before you continue on with this video, if you haven't seen it already. It's the only way I can really promote the video because YouTube still has no video responses. That still sucks, by the way. But in the past couple days, he's made two videos, one before the one I'm going to responding to, dealt with the YouTube gaming community. How he talks about big timers like Markiplier and PewDiePie, and be warned, if you're a fan of Markiplier, he really does go off on that guy as well, just as much as he would PewDiePie. Personally, I really don't care for either two. I'm not sub to them, but I don't have this real grudging aggression towards them either. There's just channels I don't watch. That's it. That's as far as it goes. That's as far as my aggression goes. But anyways, he made a rant about the YouTube gaming community, how it's changed, and then he got an F-ton of video responses. And followed up, he promotes those videos and those channels, some faces I never heard of, like Kid Shoryuken. And that's a good thing. We got momentum going up, because Magus, in this channel, he didn't promise for a reboot or return. He just said he was going to make videos frequently. Now, here's where I'm going to be a little critical. Sorry, Magus. No ill will towards the guy. He and I are still buddies. And I'm not going to be as harsh, but the thing that gets me is that this is the 6th time Magus has done it, and he's mentioned this before. He's mentioned that he earned losing our trust. That's his own words, and he said he was going to come back and make more and more videos. That's great. Hopefully he keeps his promise, because every time he makes that promise, he disappears. And I'm not like talking disappear for a week or even a month. Half a year to 8 months to maybe even a whole year. He would always disappear, and then he would come right back, make promises that he, unfortunately, like most people who make promises on future YouTube videos, such as myself, he never really lives up to it. Now, some of you might be thinking, well, maybe something bad happened in Magus's life. Maybe he got really busy, He's got more life than YouTube. And he does. I acknowledge that. My problem is that he's making promises to help out not his own channel, but other people, to promote the little people, to get people like me and Eastside Steve back in the light, so we can have discussions and panels and help each other out. And when you make promises like that and never really follow up to them, it's a little more disheartening than, oh, I promised to make a few videos on my channel. He's saying I'm here to help push other guys on my channel and make video responses to them so they could get recognized. And then they disappear without explaining why to them. And he said things are going to be different this time. And hopefully he's right. But I'm going to quote a friend of mine. Talk is cheap. We'll just have to see what happens in the next few months if he continues to make videos and stuff like that as he promises. And I hope he does. And I hope he helps out the people who are less recognized than I am. Because the last time he promised his Magus reboot back in 2014, I was actually looking forward to it. And since he never really got around to doing it, I felt I lost the drive to continue making videos. Yeah, I still made videos on this channel, but as you can tell, my last set of videos were just pretty, I'm just gonna say it, they were pretty bad. I stuttered a lot. I needed Windsor with me to help make a video, just to talk. And the last set of videos, not many people were paying attention, except for the one I made in response to Multifire. But the latest two I have up there, they got views, but not a comment or anything, so, and as a result. I don't really care about the subs. I don't even care about the view counts. If I cared about the view counts, my fucking Teen Titans Go rant would still be up on my channel. But I took that shit down because I didn't like the fact that I was getting this much feedback. I care more about comments and video responses and having discussions with people for discussion's sake. That's why I made those old, questions about anime and all that stuff. And I would like to do that again, as well as spice things up on my own channel. Now, before I want to move on to what my ideas are, I want to see if I can keep the momentum up on Magus' channel. I'm going to ask him a question, and I really hope he makes a video response. It's a simple one, and if you want to answer it yourself, feel free to. My channel, he says that I still do gaming stuff if you watch his old gaming community video. And yeah, I still talk about video games, just not as much. And I do have a Twitch account for doing Let's Plays of some niche titles like Akiba's Trip. And I'll post links down in the description if you're ever curious. But as you can tell from my stuff, I'm more of an anime person. I'm still trying to, try to love anime like I did back between 2001 and 2007. That's preferably my golden era. I want to ask Magus this question. What does he think of the anime community on YouTube nowadays? I haven't really been paying attention to it much myself. I have a few people I'm sub to. One of the reviewers, Who Is Your Anime, he retired, so that's one of them gone. But Magus, well, just so you can, get videos rolling, what do you think of the anime community? And like I said before, if you're watching this and you want to answer it, feel free to do so. Now to move on to the second part of my channel, what I want to do for future videos myself. Other than ones that I would not expect to do, like video responses and such, I actually do want to get back to those reviews I promised over a year ago. Those specifically being Cobra and both Bubblegum Crisis shows. I also, and there's a reason why I have this Skull Eater Valkyrie or Veritech fight or whatever your preference is up on the screen. I've been watching Robotech recently, and I've been wanting to talk about it. Not just the show itself, but the franchise as a whole, what direction it's going. Should Robotech be relevant nowadays? Doubt it. Is the live-action movie that Sony's trying to full speed ahead, is that going to be any good? Not likely. So, yeah, I also want to discuss that. Now, I know that's not Magus' cup of tea, unfortunately. He's pure Macross. But if he wants to vent about Robotech and why he hates it, by all means, be my guest. I'll listen to you. Me, I'm a neutral stance between both Robotech and Macross. I love Macross Plus. I haven't seen any of the other shows, and I'm about, I want to say 15 episodes into Macross Frontier, and I'm loving it so far. And as for Robotech, I'm like 32 episodes in, I believe. So yeah, and because I want to talk about those videos, you can feel free to ask any questions and relate to that, and I'll make a video about it, about that series if you like. I really should do more Q&As, but that's another thing. About the Q&As, people would always ask me, what are my thoughts on so-and-so, and I just really can't give them an answer because I have no experience with it. And some people would ask me what are my thoughts on future video game projects that haven't been really completely developed. Like, somebody would probably ask me, what are my thoughts on Street Fighter V? To be honest, I don't know. Only 4 characters have been announced by the time this video was recorded, and I don't know much about what Capcom's goal is with this game or anything. Do I want to like it? Yeah, but like I said, it's too early to tell. So, those are my overall thoughts. I hope Magus can keep his word this time and, help out the other people on the channel. I'll do my best to help them out too, if they ever come to my attention. And yeah, I want to talk about Robotech. What do you guys want me to talk about if you got any interest? And I want to get back into making videos with the community because, to be honest, back then, that shit was a lot of fun, and I wish it would be fun again. So, that's all I got. Leave a comment if you wish, video response, whatever. Magus, I'm looking forward to what you have to say. This is Darkscream217 signing out.